Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. So this will be a reading for Leo. This will be a bi-weekly reading for Leo for the 1st to the 16th of July 2023. This reading will be split into two parts. So there will be love in the first part and then career and finances in the second. And then we'll close off the reading with an Angel Answers Oracle by Radley Valentine. So if you have any questions that come up in the reading, or you would like something that's answered in relation to giving you some sort of support or reassurance or advice, just have that question or think of the question as we go throughout the reading and then ask it at the end, and then we'll get an answer for you. Okay, guys? So with the love reading, I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own sense of discernment with the messages that come through, and please do not force of anything to fit. So this could be for the Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus placements of yourself or potentially your love interest. So we're using this deck today, which is the Modern Witch Tarot. So let's get into the reading, shall we? So Angels of Love and Light, will you please get clear and concise messages for Leo? What are they needing to know, please and thank you, in relation to love for the 1st to the 16th of July 2023? What are they needing to know, please and thank you? Now, with this portion of the reading, guys, I'm going to read it a little bit differently. So I will be reading as if this is your person, your love interest, and their feelings, and the feelings regarding the connection. Wow, okay. And then your feelings about this love and the connection, and then the mutual feelings. Okay, so I feel like I'm getting all tongue-tied already. So you could be feeling a little bit tongue-tied, or someone is definitely feeling that way in regards to thinking about talking to you, like it just gets them a little bit flustered, I'm wanting to say. Okay, so let's get some messages, shall we? How's your love interest feeling about the connection, about this love? What's the current energies for the 1st to the 16th of July 2023? Obviously this can be switched around, guys, so however this resonates. Okay. 8 of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You may have water placements, so your person does. 6 of Wands in reversal. One more. Wow, okay. Not quite one more, but look, we have the Star, the 4 of Wands, and the Sun. Goodness me, this is powerful energy. Aquarius, and there's your card, Leo. I'm getting this overall impression that this person is really wanting this connection with you. Like, they've never wanted anything else more in their life here, but this person has been kind of keeping their deep feelings, their love for you, to themselves. And this person wishes that they could reach out, but maybe they feel like they can't right now. There's certain things in their life that are not necessarily where they are, you know, wanting them to be or wishing for them to be, in order to kind of, give you the sense of a romantic gesture. I'm getting like a grand gesture here, like this person wants to take you off guard, like as in surprise you, but in a really positive way. This person here just views you as someone who's incredibly special. They feel this deeper connection with you, spiritually and emotionally. With the 4 of Wands, some of you could be dealing with a very high level soulmate. I was getting high level love. Okay, I'm getting that song Bring Me a Higher Love. You could have heard that song recently, but I'm getting a past life connection or a twin flame, so a divine counterpart, divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Potentially even the end of July, like as in your, you know, your Leo season. Okay, so this could be hugely significant for you, where there's going to be some sort of miracle that takes place. That could be something that resonates, but obviously that's for the next lot of bi-weekly readings, but I'm just kind of getting that message to let you guys know. But this person, I'm getting told, loves everything about you, and they're feeling really sad that there hasn't been movement in this connection. And it's literally like they wish that they could show you the sense of the acknowledgement of how much that they care for you, but I feel like they've got quite a lot that's going on in their life and they feel really stressed out about it. And you know, you and this person may not be regularly kind of communicating with each other, or this person feels that if they were to reach out, you wouldn't reciprocate, or you may have this person on block, or they feel on some level that they blocked from communicating their kind of passion for this connection in some way. This person here with the Ten of Wands is carrying a lot of strong sensual energy, a lot of desire. It's getting to the point where it's overwhelming this person, because they may have like mistaken this feeling for lust in the past and just thought you had a strong sense of chemistry. But I do genuinely believe that this person is most likely, you know, in love with you. As I say that with the Page of Cups, yeah, I mean, this person wants to put their heart on their sleeve for you, and this is not usual for this person. Like, if this person, I'm getting a sense of being choked up here, guys. This person gets really choked up and quite emotional when they think about you and this connection. And I was hearing otherworldly. So this person feels that you're quite spiritual here, okay? You've definitely gone through an awakening, or you've gone through multiple ascensions. You could be yourself a light worker, a healer, a starseed, someone who may, I'm also getting maybe a medium or a clairvoyant or a tarot and oracle reader yourself, okay? You could, if you're not necessarily doing of those things as of yet, then this person may be inclined to potentially go to someone like this for maybe a reading on you, okay? They may have already got a reading on you to find out where you're at, whether you've already moved on and given up on a connection, or whether you're still around and kind of actively waiting for them to kind of pursue this connection. What else here, please? Some of you maybe own, wow, I was getting owed an apology. This person may think on some level that they're kind of entitled to this connection, okay? Like, they own this connection. I'm not getting that in a totally kind of toxic way. I'm getting more on the lines of, if you're dealing with a twin flame, okay, and there's the sense of, you know that this person is deeply connected to you, and they also know that they are. So maybe they thought that there was a sense of like, well, they can't really be with anyone else because they are with me, okay? Because they're spiritually connected to me, like I am their divine counterpart. So no, they're not going to go with someone else. They may have been a bit egotistical at one point, okay? Not necessarily had the healthiest of behaviors, or potentially this person before was more in their ego, okay? Maybe a little bit cocky, that type of thing. But I feel that that is something that they're not resonating with anymore. I feel like they've kicked that to the curb. If that was like a way of thinking that kind of really turned you off, they're realizing that you may have just put some time, effort, energy, and attention into yourself, and this person realized that you weren't giving them the attention that they were used to getting from you. And then they've had the realization, if you kind of brought it up to them, or you stopped talking to them, like you may have been quite blunt at one point and pointed out some sort of flaw, or brought up this person's shadow in some sort of way, and that may have been a catalyst for them realizing that actually, wow, that was really immature of me, or I had no right to do that or to think that way, you know. And this person is now looking at you going, wow, you know, this person only wanted to kind of give to me and love me, okay? But what did I do? I, you know, was out here like a big, I'm wanting to say idiot for some reason. This person feels like they've been a fool or an idiot, okay? The Tower with the Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, Aries and Scorpio energy, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person was cocky. They were arrogant. They were more in their ego, and they thought that they were all that. And then the Tower went away happened because you went away from them, you separated from them, and then they're looking at you from afar thinking, well, why haven't they been talking to me recently? And it's because the Tower moment came in, because you showed them a few home truths about themselves without actually probably being rude or anything like that. You just decided, okay, well, if that's how it's going to be, then I guess I'm just going to turn attention to myself, and you'll eventually see what's going on here. I don't need to bring it up to you. And now they have seen it, and it's like, gosh, why was I a jerk? I'm hearing someone say, why was I a jerk? What else here? Was I acting like a jerk? Like the sense of being really immature. Look at that, Knight of Wands. Yeah, lots of fire, guys. And then the Tower. Yeah, this person was a bit full of themselves, okay? And they're realizing now that they were a bit full of themselves, and they thought that this was just more of a passionate connection, and that you were meant to have, a fun time with each other, because potentially they've dealt with people who have kind of been, head over heels for them or falling at their feet. I'm getting the sense of like, was it Nithario or something? When they Nithario, I'm not sure if I said the word right, but it's a sense of being like, oh, look at me, like, aren't I amazing? And it's like Tower came in and they had to be humbled or go through an ego death. And I feel like it's been a massive learning curve for this person. Wow. Justice came in with the Tower. Yeah, karma came in and balancing the scales, and now this person's like, hang on a minute. So I thought this was just going to be something more casual, more kind of light-hearted. I was kind of focusing on my career, and I know that this person is there, and other people are kind of chasing me. I've got it pretty good, and it's literally like the tables have turned, and now this person's like, well, where are they? And now they're probably on the chase to come find you, okay, to bring things right with you. And now they're thinking, well, how is it that I've gone from a particular lifestyle whereby I've been more into casual connections, and then I basically have asked for the love of my life because I've not been feeling that fulfilled in these connections, or I've been played or messed around with, okay, or I've been lied to or cheated on or deceived. And now this person is realizing, well, hang on a minute, I want to be in a long-term commitment. I want to marry this person. So they've literally gone from one extreme to the other, and now they're trying to figure out how on earth that they can actually get closer to the goal of you being their future spouse. What? Crazy. What? What's your feelings over here? Oh my gosh, you guys are not in your head about it whatsoever. Ace of Swords in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, 88. 888 could be significant. This person's on the way back. You're kind of just focusing on what you're doing right now. I feel like, yeah, some of you would like this person back, some of you are not too interested, but I feel predominantly a lot of you are wanting this connection with this person because you do truly love them, okay? There's a sense of unconditional love in this connection, and that this person, yeah, they were immature and they did this, that, and the third, but they had to learn a spiritual lesson, and it wasn't down to you to teach them of a lesson. They had to learn that elsewhere, and trust me, they have, because look, with the Five of Pentacles, they've been left completely out of it in lots of ways, and it wasn't down to you to do any of this or to force of anything or control of anything to happen so that this person could feel this sense of sadness the way that you probably felt at one point because of whatever happened before with the history between the two of you, So, yeah, this person may have not even been available, like they may have been not even single, okay? They may have been already committed or in a relationship. For some of you, this person was just wanting to have their cake and eat it too, or they were in a relationship, but they said that they were single, so they lied about it. Or this person was single and, you know, just being more casual or what have you, which obviously is no judgment, but it's the sense of you didn't want that option, okay? You didn't want to be treated like an option either. So you moved on away here with the Chariot and just decided, okay, well, if you feel that's the path for you right now, then this doesn't align with me and I'm going off over here. And that's what you did, and you separated. So Cancer season we're currently in right now, but this person is basically looking at you from afar, trying to figure out how on earth do I get this into movement, you know, with us being able to talk, us to be able to clear the air. Oh, Seven of Swords. You know that this person has to basically come back around with a tail between their legs, trying to figure out how to talk to you. Okay, they have to come up with another strategy, because if they were to come back around in the same energy they were before, like you're not having any of it. Yeah, because this wounded you, this really hurt you before. Okay, with the Nine of Wands and the Two of Cups in reverse, yeah, this was one-sided or seemed to be unbalanced. Okay, this person may have been selfish. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, could be dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be significant. Or there could have been an earth sign in the picture for someone. What's going on here, please? We have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius with the Nine of Cups. You are emotionally detached from this person right now, okay? You are not scared to cut anyone off if they come forward towards you and they try to paint a particular picture, okay? And if it doesn't really necessarily match up, you're going to kind of call them out on it. You're not scared to. You're going to speak your truth. I feel also that you have changed so much here, and you're only wanting the truth from this person. I'm hearing I deserve that at least, you know? Three of Wands. Yeah, you've kept your distance from this person because you've been in your feels, okay? Or if you haven't been in your feels more recently, you know, this was something from a past energy and you would want this to be revitalized. Like I was getting, you would want this to be revitalized, but you wanted this to be revitalized sooner, but it just wasn't ready to be sooner, okay? But look, you knew that you were meant to have something more long-term and steady with this person, like a proper committed connection with the Ten of Pentacles. This is what you wanted with them. But there was a third-party situation here with the Three of Cups in reverse. This person may have not been fully honest or transparent about that, and so therefore you're kind of looking at this person with a sense of caution. I'm getting the sense like, yeah, you would like this person to be able to pull through and to have the courage to actually speak up and own up to whatever happened before. You've been waiting for some sort of an apology or an explanation or just some sort of movement on this person's behalf, where it looks like in the physical they're actually doing of something, so that you can feel a bit more rest assured about what's really going on or not going on. Because I feel like it's been relatively difficult because you've been in no contact or little contact, and so therefore you can only, to a certain extent, logically put a few pieces together of information, but you haven't got the full picture. But you are trusting more into I'm getting intuit feelings, intuit knowings here, so intuition. So it's been difficult to kind of know what's what. But what's the mutual energy here with this connection? What's the mutual energy? Queen of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Wands. Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius. And then the World. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy. Justice in reverse. Libra energy, Judgment. Wow, these are big cards here. Major arcanas here. Look, Judgment, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Sun reverse. Wow, I was getting the Sun reverse, but the Sun is upright. So the Sun was reversed, or you were not feeling good about all of this, or you never thought that things were going to work out for you. You've had to deal with some very challenging cycles in your life in other areas where it's just literally been one thing after another thing. And you've always tried to make sure that, you know, you've been the kind of the person that comes from a higher standing point, like as in being the bigger person. And this has not always been easy, okay? And I feel like you haven't had that sense of acknowledgement from many people that you've kind of taken the higher ground, as it were, on certain things. And I feel that ultimately this person realizes that you are someone who carries themselves with a strong sense of integrity and honesty. And, you know, I feel like on a lot of levels, you have no problem with sharing information about yourself or kind of letting people know how you truly feel on a particular topic or what have you. But this person may reach out to you, okay, and say, I've let go of a karmic partner or a karmic ex here or a karmic soulmate. So if they already were dealing with someone long term, I feel like that went a long time ago. But if they've recently been dating someone else, okay, or in a connection that has been falling flat on its face, I'm hearing, okay, and there was a sense of someone had ulterior motives or was controlling or manipulative, or this person was unfaithful, or they had intentions on getting potentially pregnant, okay, to try to keep your person attached with them. They want to open up to you about that. I don't know whether this person has another baby on the way or anything like that, if they have already got a child or children, but I feel predominantly there was someone that your love interest was dealing with who thought that your person basically had it good with their kind of work, with their career or what have you. They seemed to be doing very well, and they thought that they would ride on their coattails and kind of get them to kind of love them or be seduced by them or tempted by them. And it may have worked initially, okay, but then your person realized that this karmic site, I'm getting karmic soulmate, was playing them, and your person's been very hurt, and they've definitely had their themselves basically pulled off of this high horse that initially they put themselves on, okay, from way back when. So they most likely lost you at some point, a long-term karmic partner, and also someone else that they've been dating. So they've lost potentially three partners, okay, or three people in the mix. And they're realizing that you are the one that always had the best of intentions for them. You were never trying to scam them out of anything. You were never trying to trick them. You wanted the best of intentions of having something pure with them. You always had love and care in your heart for this person. You got on very well before. And that's why it was all so much more painful, because it's like, well, you know, I didn't deserve any of this. So why are you treating me as if I do? Why aren't you treating all the others as if they, you know, the same as how you've been treating me? Because they've been treating them a lot nicer than how they've been treating you. And then there's the realization that it's you who they should have been treating pretty well in the first place. So that's not been really a very nice kind of light bulb moment for them, is probably the best way I can put it. But this person is now realizing that there may be a possibility that you will not want to hear anything from them, and this really kind of bothers them a great deal. because I feel you're coming across as someone who's very, very like tapped in here, and you do not need to hear it from the horse's mouth from this person to know exactly what's going on. But of course, you're not going to jump to any assumptions. You would like to get, it from them about what happened, and you would much rather know what's going on than feel like you're being left in the dark and coming up to with your own conclusions. And I don't feel like this person wants you to come up with your own conclusions. It's just piecing things together. But I feel that with how you're feeling right now, I'm getting this overall impression that it's the sense of you don't want to give up on this connection with this person, because in your heart of hearts there is much more to this. But it's very difficult because this person knows that they have to kind of earn your trust, and that if you have dealt with some sort of trust issues, that they did play a part in it. And I was getting they paid the price of realizing that they mostly had a big part in the fact that you now are dealing with some sort of trust issues because of the way that they handled the situation, or handled other people. And this actually really does get to them, even if it was to look like it doesn't. It really does bother them. But I'm getting the sense that you have other things working out in your life for you right now. Your ships are coming in to do with your career, okay, to do with your work in relation to projects. You're going to be getting some good news or improvements in relation to your health. Potentially you've been feeling a bit all over the place with your energy because you're becoming more sensitive to the energies. If you are kind of leveling up in the sense of spiritually, you're going through a major transformation right now, and this person like doesn't recognize you to a certain extent, because it's like, wow, they've gone through so much and they've shown how resilient they are, and yet I kind of contributed to the fact that they needed to grow so strong because of whatever mess I put them through as an extra with everyone else. And this person just can't quite believe it, and there'll be others that can't quite believe it either. But you have someone else potentially coming in as another soulmate, who's going to tell you pretty straight that they are wanting something more with you. This person may be quite discreet, okay? This person is not going to have it all out there online or in social media. Like, this person may send you a little message and just kind of say, look, it's been a while, or do you remember me? We used to work together, or what have you. And you may meet up with this person, or if you go away on a holiday, okay, or a little day trip or something, you may bump into someone that you know. If not, then there could be someone that just kind of sees you and feels very much like inclined to speak to you, okay? And then there could be some sort of arrangement of, getting to know each other a little bit more. That could be a specific message for some of you though. But you'll be asking this person's questions, and they're getting ready to prepare themselves to answer these questions, because they know that you're going to shoot from the hip, and they know that you're not going to be expecting anything less than the truth from this person. And they are really concerned about it, because basically nobody else in their past has ever called them out in the way that you have, but you've called them out without really doing of it. And they're like, okay, this does not make me look that great, okay? Now they have, I'm getting the sense as now this person thinks that you have this completely different perspective on them, which you most likely do, because they just didn't show themselves in the best of colors before, and it was just really unfortunate. But it is what it is, and it was what it was. But the 333, 777, 999 could be significant, or 8s or 6s, but maybe the 4th, the 7th of July could be very significant. Yeah. The 9th of July, 6th, 8th, 14th. Okay. Yeah, so that's going to be the end of the love portion of the reading, and I hope that you have enjoyed this portion. But just let me clear the energies and then we'll get straight into the career and finances. So thank you. Okay, Leo, so let's get into the career and financial portion of your reading. So we're going to use the same deck again, okay, and then we'll close off the reading with the angel answers. So if you have that question or think of that question, this will be the right time to do this, okay? And then I'll ask you to kind of hold that in your mind, and then I'll pull an answer for you, okay? So let's get into this for the career and finance energies for July the 1st to the 16th for Leo. Please and thank you. What are they needing to know? I'm going to cut up the deck for you now. We'll get into it. Now, when I shuffle these, I'll just let the cards kind of fly on the table, okay, most likely, and wherever they land, because that gives me some extra information, rather than just having it all neatly done, okay. I will have it all neatly done when I go to do the extendeds, which are available in the link in the description box below, if you wanted to see of the extendeds and whatever other perks that we have available on the channel. So let's see what's going on for career and finances for Leo. What's going on career and finances for Leo for the 1st to the 16th of July 2023. Wow, straight out. 7 of Wands. Yes, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm hearing making money moves. You're making money moves, guys. Love it. So good. The Sun in reversal, wanting to land here. Okay. Leo energy. With the Knight of Wands in reversal. Do you know what? You never thought that you were going to make it there. It's literally all going to come in for you at the last moment, the last second where you feel like you've completely surrendered and given up and thought, I have no hope in achieving this, that, and the third, to do with a particular goal, or if you've been working on a side hustle, or you've been trying to promote your business, or you've been trying to get your name out there more, or for people to see you, or to give you that sense of recognition. You've been waiting so patiently for things to happen, and it's literally felt like snail pace. And you're about to strike it lucky here, okay? And it's going to get to the point where you are so overjoyed, where you get to a point, it's like, I have to pinch myself. I don't quite believe it. It's like there's a sense of being happy, and then there's a sense of being, this is the happiest I've ever been in my whole entire existence. I can't even remember a time that I've ever been this happy. I'm getting the sense of like you've always been fighting and striving and in survival mode, and you've always have just asked, look, I would like to have that sense of support, but maybe people never kind of helped you or supported you, or if they, did give off some sort of support, it wasn't really nowhere near enough, or wasn't quite in the way that you had asked for the sense of support. Like, so it didn't really mean much, okay? It didn't really help you out too much. But also, what I'm getting is you're either going to be coming out on top here, and you're going to be very established to the point where you're having this strong sense of financial independence and security, and you do not necessarily see this coming, and it's going to come out of nowhere. But there also may be someone who's, I'm hearing relatively well off, okay? And it doesn't necessarily have to mean that they're rich or that they're wealthy, okay? It could be just someone who's got a solid foundation, who can pay their bills, and, you know, get a few luxuries in their life because, you know, they prefer quality over quantity. There could be someone who seeing as you as a investment opportunity, and may have been holding back, okay, from letting you know that they're interested in investing in some sort of financial assistance. You know, this person may give you a lump sum of money, okay, and it's like, well, this is to go towards your business, or this is to go towards your creative endeavors, or this is to go towards you being able to um, get that job where you've been wanting to get that job elsewhere, if you mean that you've needed to move or relocate somewhere. Potentially you may have not been happy in a particular environment. You may have felt like your growth has been stunted and you just feel very physically drained, and that you're kind of outgrown a particular work environment, whether you work from home and live with family, or live with parents, or whether you are house sharing or flat sharing with, you know, some potential friends, or, you know, people that are like strangers but you kind of get on with them, but it's not ideal. Then you could be receiving something that is going to be really helpful for you. And I'm hearing get excited, but there's some part of you that doesn't believe that things can work out for you. Like, I'm getting the sense of being a bit cynical, but I don't believe it's because you're actually cynical. I'm getting like, I'm, I'm hearing bombastic side eye, like criminal offense side eye. Okay, so some of you could have been like rolling your eyes, or maybe if this person was to kind of shove themselves, you're going to be side eyeing them because you're like, well, what do you mean you want to help me? I mean, really? Like, you're going to be questioning this person's motives. And this person may be a little bit taken back because they're like, well, yeah, I am coming from a good place, from a pure place. Don't you think that I am? And it's going to make you question a few things. Um, the world, wow. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy. And the Five of Cups. This is really potentially going to trigger you here because you've dealt with so much here. You've been in this darkness or felt completely, you know, I'm hearing repressed, or you've had to suppress so much of yourself, or you've repressed all these kind of, I'm hearing unprocessed emotions, okay? Um, and you've wanted to kind of take the time to heal of these things, but potentially you've been on your own for a long time. I'm hearing like the sense of purposely isolating or alienating yourself, because maybe you felt like you just weren't ready to kind of face the world, okay? Maybe you just felt like you didn't have all of your ish together in relation to your career or your finances, so you thought, well, why would I put myself out there and make myself vulnerable when I'm going to get a load of pushback from people? But I feel that, you know, there are people out there that actually are rooting for you, and they want to see more of you in whatever it is that you're doing, because you're meant to be out there for people to see. Yeah, look at that, Two of Cups. You do actually have people that really like you, or I'm getting like really love you, like love what you do, who want to work in partnership with you, who want to be like in business. I'm getting the sense of contract. Some of you could be dealing with soulmates here who are more platonic, okay? And you just naturally get on with these people, and you're going to be offered some sort of major contracts. Like, this is like, I'm getting global, I'm getting international scale here, you know, people from all over the world who kind of look to you. I'm hearing like in awe, okay? These people who are wanting to get to know you, are wanting to say to you, look, I really love what it is that you're doing or what you do, and I want to be a part of this journey that you're on. And, you know, believe me when I tell you that I feel like we were meant to meet at some point. And this person's going to say, or these people are going to say, that they feel very much connected to you, or you feel very familiar to them. And, you know, some of them may even recall to you and say, look, I felt like when I'd seen you, um, that we may have experienced a past life together. So some people may actually be very much like tapped in here, okay? And it may kind of shock you because, you know, you may be coming across as someone that's very intuitive yourself, or you may work on a spiritual business for some of you, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the case. And these people are going to be like, yeah, I know you, I know who you are, look, far and wide here with the Three of Wands. And they want the sense of getting to know each other. There may be oceans that are separating, you both, or these people. You may be getting ready to travel and expand your horizons. Yeah, I was hearing meet and greet. People want to meet and greet you with open arms. Like, they want you to be a part of their community. And I'm getting collaboration. Collaboration. Work with me. I'm hearing an offer you can't refuse. Wow. What is going on? What else for career and finances? Yes, beautiful. Knight of Pentacles. You have people who are going to be very reliable, people you can trust, okay, who are going to work hard to be of a support to you with the Eight of Pentacles, because they see all the work that you've done on yourself, okay, and they also feel like you would just get on very well. These people have seen that you have tried to get certain manifestations to happen, and potentially, it just hasn't been the right timing. You haven't had the best of luck, and maybe you've been doubting yourself, doubting your work, doubting your abilities to manifest, doubting your creative talents, questioning whether you really have what it takes to kind of get to the next level or go through the glow up, I'm hearing. But you've grown and changed so much, and people are seeing this. What else for career and finances? What else for career and finances? What else? Thank you. What else? What else? Anything else? Anything else? Is that it? That's it. The Star, Aquarius energy, and then the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And what are these two cards over here? So Two of Pentacles reversal flew out, Five of Cups, Three of Cups, Two of Swords in reversal, the Queen of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. More Aquarius coming through. Yeah, but you're questioning with these people's intentions. You need to be opening yourself up to the possibilities that you're meant to be seen here with the Star. People see you as someone who's meant to shine. You need to be kinder to yourself, okay? You need to open your eyes and see you in the way that other people see you, because I feel people really do love and appreciate and respect what it is that you bring, okay? I'm hearing to the world, to others, to a wide collective of people, your services or your products, okay, or your knowledge, okay, whatever teachings that you have, okay, because I'm getting the sense of maybe mentorship, okay, or what are those kind of workshops? That's it. I'm getting workshops. You may be thinking or kind of trying to communicate some sort of ideas that you've had like in the pipeline for a long time, and you've wanted to do all of these things, but maybe you felt like you didn't have the financial backing, or maybe you just didn't feel like you had the belief in yourself to practically make certain things happen, okay? Maybe you've needed some sort of support. I'm hearing me, myself, and I. So maybe you're, pretty much coming across as like Superman or Wonder Woman. Okay, obviously, is no, I'm talking energy rather than gender or sex. So obviously, take it as it resonates. But I'm getting like a hero-like energy. There's only you, and yes, of course, you would like people to be around you, but it's the sense of feeling overwhelmed by the amount of support that you're going to be receiving, or the financial assistance that you're going to be receiving, because it's nothing like you've ever experienced in your whole life. And it's like, energetically it's here already for you, that you're meant to be kind of making it rain, basically, that you're meant to have the independence, the stability, the security, that if you're wanting to be out there more, then that's something that's going to be happening. I'm getting the sense of, some of you may have wanted this sense of like attention from the public, whereby there's fame and fortune and, you know, that type of thing. And that's a strong possibility. I mean, some of you may have wanted to be famous, okay, and obviously there's no judgment here on that. Everyone wants what they want, and that's fair enough. Like, but yeah, I get some of you are meant to be seen on a stage, okay. I'm getting the sense of like, you know, making films. I'm getting the sense of dancing. I'm getting singing. I'm getting acting in films. I think I said films already. I'm getting more to do with films, if like you're just wanting to be someone behind the scenes, okay, or if you're a writer, making like a screenplay, or if you are a musician, or you've got certain lyrics, or you write poetry. There's just, or you're like into writing speeches. There could be a book that you're writing, whatever it is that has been kind of implanted in your mind for a long time that you've been considering, but maybe you just felt like you may have not necessarily had the confidence to really kind of be like comfortable with the idea of more people seeing of this. But people want to see it. They want to know what you got. They do. So it's important to recognize the difference between knowing when other people are holding you back and whether you're holding yourself back with a sense of self-sabotage, and where does that really stem from. And if there's this kind of doubt that crops up in your mind with the thought of like, oh well, I'm a fraud, or I'm an imposter, or, you know, etc., like the sense of imposter syndrome, or oh, I'm wearing a mask, that's not true. You're not an imposter. I'm sure you're an incredibly hardworking, resilient person who's done, you know, done their bit, okay, and then some, you know, times 1,000 at least. You know, you're someone who has always been kind of grinding and hustling for the sense of feeling worthy of having the security and stability and peace in your life. And if that comes with having a good career and finances, then so be it. But there are people that support you, and obviously, yes, there are people that are against you as well. But, you know, if you haven't even got a couple of haters, then are you really doing something right? Okay, so if there are people out here that are getting jealous or envious, then it kind of comes across as you're doing of something that is right, because you're gonna end up dealing with people who are incredibly petty, and they'll want what you have or want what you've got or you're going to be getting, but they don't want to do anything for it. And it's like, well, it doesn't quite work out like that, you know. It really doesn't quite work out like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the angel answers, okay. So if you have that question ready, and we'll just get into it for you. I know this looks a bit weird, but when I go to do the extended readings, it will obviously be, you know, done tidily and everything, so I can clarify, etc. And we'll go into the reading a bit more if you would like some more messages. But yeah, let's see what we can get here. So, angels of love and light, can we please get some answers? What do they need to know? You have your question in mind. Oh wow, what was that flew out? Success wanted to show itself. Look at that. It just literally fell in my lap. Success, listen to your intuition and ask for help from others. Well, I guess that's your message. I mean, I didn't even get a chance to shuffle properly, but that's clear as day. And yes, you know, it's soon to be your birthday season, so get ready for it, okay? You've got this. You can do this. Be proud of yourself. And if somebody hasn't told you that they're proud of you, And the person you wanted, or people that you wanted to hear that they're proud of you, I'm telling you now that I am proud of you. And the universe, the angels, the spiritual kind of realm is wanting you to know that they are incredibly proud of you. And it's okay to ask for help, and please be receptive to this help. If you even feel on some level that you can't receive help in a physical form by by someone, a human being, ask the angels, okay? And then listen to your intuition. You'll get the downloads of the information that you need, and then you'll get to the success and a big fat yes. How beautiful is that? Absolutely gorgeous. And then I pulled the next card. I wasn't meant to, but I got called to do it because I listened to my intuition. And look, within the next few weeks, some of you were asking about love, weren't you? Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the reading, but I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys in those comments. So thank you so much. Also, guys, if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate it if you can hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I post another video, as I wouldn't want you to miss out on any updates to do with the channel or any new content that comes available. And last but not least, I want to say a big thank you to those of you who've already purchased memberships, as I have created some new levels of membership, which is very exciting. So got that happening kind of over the weekend, which was really great. And I will put a link in the description box below of this video if you did want to take a look at the memberships, and if you were interested in having an extended reading, and there's part of the membership, you could do that as well with some other perks. So thank you to those of you who've already purchased the membership. This means a great deal to me, and I'm so appreciative of you all. But have a wonderful few weeks, okay? I'm sure I will be speaking to you soon, so please take care, and sending love and light your way. Many blessings. Thank you. Bye, guys.